Two of those might be drops, too, from the tape I was watching.
White's going to throw quickly on first down, and it's Ryan Davis.
Rhett Lashley likes to get him easy throws early, get him in rhythm, get the offense moving in the right direction.
Positive play on first down, but nowhere to go for Kerryon Johnson on Malzahn, not involved in the play calling with any offense at any level. On a 3rd and 3, Johnson finds the right side. Tells his team to go into that sugar huddle on a quick little huddle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Jet sweep fake. Nope, they do give it to Johnson. Right side, breaking tackles into the ULM secondary and into Warhawk territory.
Is not a stranger to Gus Malzahn. His type of
25 yards away from Lashley. Johnson had 2 yards on first downs. Toss sweep to the left. And out of the backfield is Stanton Truitt. Truitt inside the 25-yard.
Lead block.
Straight ahead to Truitt this time, and he's inside the 20s. Here they are, Jordan, in the red zone for the 23rd time this season. 2nd and 7. Johnson toss sweep to the right.
Off these drives.
Johnson straight ahead looking for space, and he is stuffed.
Push the tempo even through the red zone.
White claps his hands. Johnson straight ahead bulldozes into a linebacker. White rolls right. Has nothing, will dive into the end zone. Touchdown! And I have to calm the critics with an offense that gets to the end zone each time it has the football. It did it the first time in a quick throw by Sean White.
Finally, is that pressure?
There's another throw looking. 4 receivers for Auburn on this play. White wants to throw deep. Overshoots his intended.
Sometimes are the reason those balls are off target.
2 of 2 on 3rd down so far. Throws a deep ball, and Tony Stevens gets tied up with a.
That team needs.
Sean White at his own 9. Hands to Johnson, and Johnson breaks a couple of tackles for 5. 2nd and 5. Inside to Johnson again. Breaks it outside for the first down. And is tackled at the 25.
Gain positive yards.
A touchdown in 4 straight games until last week, and already a season high in rushes, yards, touchdowns on the season. And White this time will keep it around. 2nd and 8. White, whoa, down he goes. Ball comes out and he dives for it, can't get it. Trey Hunter on the hit. ULM with the recovery. First fumble of the year. They do have 6 interceptions. Back to it on offense, and back comes Cameron Petway. No, make that Johnson. Kerryon Johnson.
Guy, but Kerryon Johnson said, hold on. I can make cuts, but I can get north and south, too.
Keeps it up again, and so the Jordan Rogers was asking for about 15 to 17 seconds per play. It doesn't work this time. So they try 2nd and 8. Chandler Cox in the backfield. It's a fake. White wide open. Coasting to the end zone.
And that's deep downfield with Sean White. We saw it last drive. Let's see if he can build off that.
Last play of the first quarter, and it's a fake, but to Kerryon Johnson. Wednesday night. 2nd and 3. Left to right now instead of right to left. And here's an end around in the first play. Eli Stove.
Screens, one of their best athletes.
19-yard run. White rolling right and tiptoeing the sideline. Johnson over 100 yards on the day, down to the.
Is a linebacker in the SEC. So I mean, this has got to be a field day for these offensive line guys lining up here against ULM.
Jet sweep to the right. It's Johnson. Johnson out of bounds.
What's your running style? What do you want to be known as? And he said north and south.
Stove makes the catch inside the 15. Tries to get free and is. Gus Malzahn going deep into the depth chart already, but sticking with his top tailback, and Chandler Cox back there with Kerryon Johnson. Straight ahead, Johnson breaks the tackle. Stiff arms his way near the pylon. What an L inside the 1. No way, Johnson that time.
Coach, those are the type of things that he said they have to improve on.
Straight up the gut, Johnson. Come on, Aubie, you got to make that catch. Sean White delivers an accurate football to Tony Stevens, who makes the catch. 18-yard reception, 18th catch of the season for Stevens. White will load up again. Wide open receiver down the field. Ryan Davis stays in bounds inside the 20-yard line. Straight ahead, Kerryon Johnson. Look at him bulldozing defensive backs. Banged up on that play. His old bubble screen. Stevens near the 10. Here's a 1st and goal from the 10. Cam straight ahead, plowing over ULM defenders down near the 4. Quick throw, left side, Davis fighting towards the end zone, but is kept out. Kerryon Johnson back on the field, 3rd down. Hand it straight to him into the end zone untouched. He beat Southern in the first game, lost to Oklahoma, and lost to Georgia Southern before the bye week last week. White throwing on the first play to Ryan Davis, and Davis moves the chains, and that's
who's going to force him to either run or pass. You saw him getting off a nice pass there.
Man, Johnson and Petway have been terrific so far. Fake the jet sweep straight ahead to Johnson. 1st down, Auburn.
There is Darius James looking for a guy to block.
This time White keeps it himself.
And get tired. You're seeing Auburn pushing him around up front now.
Johnson can't be brought down. Warhawks just outsized. Jet sweep fumbled but picked up. Eli Stove.
Work it out.
White pumps. Wide open, Tony Stevens to the house. 10:38 to go, 3rd quarter. Auburn up 4 touchdowns, and in the first play.
Can't mention them enough. The only success ULM has had on offense is when they haven't got pressure, which hasn't been many times.
White escapes.
Demeanor and a consistency of the backfield.
It's 3rd and 7. Accurate football delivered. 5 for 56 today for Davis. And this is Cam Martin. 2nd and 8. White still going. And he fakes the handoff, wants to go deep. Into coverage.
Pass interference on the defense, number 20. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
Downfield, give his guys a chance.
Backus clearly interferes with him, and that's Malik Miller. 6 yards for Miller on 1st down. Faking the end around. Under pressure, White off the back foot. Oh, what a catch by Tony Stevens. Down near the 5 yard.
With some touch.
It's 36 yards there, Jordan. Straight ahead to Miller, and a of 3 scoring touchdowns in the red zone today. Straight ahead, Miller to the end zone. 1st touchdown. Last year, #1 JUCO rated quarterback by Tom Luganbill.
All the coaching staff talks about the talent of John Franklin III, the athletic ability that you're going to see right here.
Look at this. He's gone. John Franklin, 80 yards all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Franklin back on the field with Malik Miller to his left. Hands it to him. Miller slips a tackle.
Is that really he just needs to get more experience on a bigger stage. He's got all the tangibles. He's got to just get out here and get the experience and the rep and the playing time.
He's hit hard there. Claps his hands on a 2nd down. And Franklin and Johnson at quarterback on almost a down-by-down basis. And there were a couple of times as Miller gets the 1st down. Certainly they've solved that since. Miller having his way with this ULM defense.
For Franklin, do you have a set number of plays you want to see him in on? He said no. There's always a pass. Has a changeup to White.
Big hit by Cortez Cisco. Hate to see that for that young man. Franklin will throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Nate.
Tonight at 7:30 on the SEC Network. Dory Noke in studio. Coming up over on SEC.
5 yards. He got up off the field, was unable to walk. His left knee looked like he was in a lot of pain over here when Dr. Andrews was.
Potential in the world, and if healthy, will be, as our friend Kevin Weidel said, one of the first picks in the.
Fournette, I'm not sure if he has one or not, but he has got to be careful. He's got to make sure he's protecting himself and the longevity of his career. Directors, I mean, they have an expectation for excellence at that school, but those players at LSU love Les Miles.
On the SEC, Gus Malzahn talked about it. It's something that, of course, was hard for him. He said it just wasn't right to see him go out that way. One of the best coaches. Coach Malzahn went as far as to say he's a legend, and certainly he was sad about. He talked to him after the game, shared some words with him, and of course provides him his full support.
Gus Malzahn's faced a lot of pressure as well, and I'm sure feels for another in his coaching fraternity. There's Cam Martin on the carry for a couple. Miles had a terrific winning percentage at LSU, the highest in LSU history, 77%. Kevin Steele was his defensive coordinator last year.
Great things to say about Les Miles. You know, it's interesting. Lauren made a great point. Gus Malzahn's demeanor
Way through the season before they've gone through some ups and downs, but that win last week could give them a tremendous amount. Switch things up on us. A little face mask on Cam Martin.
A shot of myself and realized, yep, it's time for the hat. He switched up the color. He's trying everything. I was down there.
Never even thought of. You know, this is something he got from Steve Spurrier, so he's done it. It's been a part of his tradition. I feel like I'm a ball cap kind of girl. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a visor girl, but I am a ball cap kind of girl.
The visor, but he switched it up.
I'll tell you one thing I noticed. He looks well rested compared to a couple of weeks ago.
And sat there and he almost laughed at it. He's like, I don't know how guys do it anymore. I don't know how guys are the head coach and the offensive coordinator. He said he realized it was too much.
As they have another first and goal. That's 35 first downs for Auburn.
What a great showing on homecoming here at Jordan-Hare Stadium. You notice I said Jordan, not Jordan. I know you've been mixing it up all day. Like red means stop. What does green mean? Go. We started calling the red zone the green zone, so we would know that our tempo doesn't change, our pace doesn't change. But Lewis, great effort there at the end. It does look like his knee came down. It's a good spot by the ref.
We're under a minute to go.
Is this game. And in about 31 seconds, the